Hello everyone, this is our second video of resume building. In this video, we are going to talk about the quality of resume. This is the second level. In this, the quality of your resume through which you are going to communicate should be good and excellent. Means the language you are using in your resume should be professional. The format, the method you have written should be look appropriate and readable to the interviewed person. Recruiters are receiving more resumes nowadays. They don't have too much time to read deeply all the resumes. So just they read too fastly just in few seconds. So it's your responsibility to make the resume for getting a quick glance and the attention of the reviewer going on your resume, and your resume would be like that you can get a call for an interview. That is the first thing we have to keep in mind while making the resume, because if your resume is good and appropriate and eye catcher of the evaluator, then you will get the call for an interview. So we will go about the format and the details of making resume. When you start your resume, first thing is you have to choose the design and the format for resume. Design should be professional. Avoid colors if possible. It should be look simple and sober. Then second thing is the font. The style of your font should be readable. Don't need fancy style because you are going in a professional way. So the words should be readable, text which you have written. You can add three kind of font size and style for the different variation. One for the main heading, second for the subheading, and the third style or the size for the body text. In three variation, you can choose the font and style. After that, the language you have written in your resume should be professional. Don't be casual in your language. Try to avoid the slang words or the short form like docs. You use docs short form for the documents. Please use full form. Don't use short form. And try to avoid the personal pronoun I and me, because it's should be in a proper form. A resume is a form of business communication. So you have to keep this kind of the things in your mind. After we go on the first point, personal details. The first point is about yourself, means in front of personal details you have to write your name. Your name should be written in many ways, means your first name, your last name. If you want your just only your first name, then initial, middle name, and the third last name. Many ways as you write, just write it. Your permanent residential address for the written communication, there should be not any error. Then contact or mobile number. We are talking of we have talked about mobile in our first video. If that, put down the contact number or mobile number which you are easily available at any time. If any interviewer want to contact you, you should be available at any time. There should be not any error. So give that kind of permanent contact number. Then email address for communication. Write your email address which you are using day to day or regular form. But in email address, I request you to use a professional sound email ID. Professional sound means when the email address is pronounced, it should be professional. If I give example, cool girl at the Gmail, cool boy, and so, rockstar. These sounds are not professional. You can start with your first name and your last name also. You can add some kind of the numbers also. So keep in mind while you making any email address, its sound should be professional. So if you don't have this kind of the email, then make another ID for this kind of the personal communication, which should be professional. Then the date of birth. The first point is completed, which is your personal detail. Now the second thing is career objective, the purpose of your career. I have given the example of the career objective. I have described 2 points in it: to deliver my duties very sincerely and regularly in the interest of the organization, and to grow in all means with the time of my efforts. In this point, the particular person is talking about he work very sincerely and regularly for the organizational purpose with efforts. And the second point is to work for the institution that harnesses my potential in full, so to help in its overall development and provide a spectrum for learning. You can find your own career objective which you have to write in this part. After career objective, this is the academic detail. In academic details, you can write in two way. Means first is like in a table formation. Here I have mentioned. You can make a table with the column of degree, school or college, board or university, year of passing, percentage. As we talk about in first lecture, first video, the first degree in your table must be your last test. You have to write down these academic details in reverse chronological order. You have to mention the first degree which you have passed recently, then after back. You can write like as a bullet point, which like I have written the career objective in a point. You can write as a as in point, means you can put one bullet and write a name of degree, then in second line write the passing year, and then your school and colleges and university, and after the percentage you have got. You can write the percentage, CGPA, SPA, whatever you have got in your degree. This is the academic portion. After the academic portion, distinction and achievements, if you have, then you have to write this point. Otherwise, please avoid it. Represented school at the state level cricket tournament in the year 2019, and best student of the year 2012. This kind of the distinction and achievements, if you are the university top 10 student, you can write in it. If you are the college first students, you can also mention in it. After the distinction and achievements, it's a time for curricular and extracurricular activities. Curricular and extracurricular activities beyond your academic activities. Course you have done, you can also mention in it. Here I have mentioned about the course on personality development in 2011. If you have done any kind of the project, you can mention it here. You can also give the title of the name of the title of your project here. course on the web designing in 2012, course on CAD in 2011. Any kind of the extracurricular activity if you have done, you can mention it here because it's defined yourself differently beyond your just academic details. After that, your area of interest, which is regarding to your post of job. Language teaching with the four skill LSRW. Second, the personality development. Research and developing the new method of language teaching. These are the area of interest. Your area of interest must be different because this is the resume regarding the post of English professional. If you are an engineer or any degree, if you have, then your area of interest is different, which is relevant to the post of your job. After that, the skill and hobbies. Skills and hobbies, we have discussed about that. There are two kind of the skills. One is technical and the another is soft skill. So you can write in a point way also. I write this kind of the skills in this table, but after that I remove the table and it look like this: teaching skill, computer proficient, communication skill, content writing, fluency in English, Gujarati, Hindi, and teamwork, public speaking, effective time management, critical thinking, and interpersonal skill. These are the skills. After that, I have also mentioned my hobbies: nature photography, reading book for the self development, and yoga. You have to write down your skills and your hobbies, not any others. If you are not interested in reading, don't write them because in many interview may ask about your hobbies. If you have write your own hobbies, then you are able to give the answers regarding that. So keep in mind about this. Personal competences. This point is related to the skill. Means you are able to do this kind of things at any place. Ability to work in a fast-paced environment to set the deadlines. Excellent oral and written correspondence with the exceptional attention to detail, and the enthusiastic self-starter who contribute to the team. This is also regarding the skill and personal. So this is our resume. After that, you have just put down your name and making your signature. So after completion of your resume, I would like to advise you, when you have completed your resume, just read yourself. If you find any error, then correct it. After that, I advised you to get at least two other person who are good in the language to check your resume for the language, spelling, and framing errors. Your resume should be proofreaded because the evaluator should not get any chance for finding error in your resume. Your resume should be at least corrected that you can make or get call for an interview. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you have query, then you may ask, and thank you.